watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 in Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. I'm Chris Palermo on this Wednesday, July 3rd, and here's what's happening. A two-vehicle crash happened earlier today on Mount Charleston and Pahrump Valley Boulevard. News 25 reporter David Preston has this story.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
Just before noon today, a two-vehicle crash occurs at the intersection of Mount Charleston and Pahrump Valley Boulevard. The driver of the blue Kia was transported to Desert View Hospital for minor injuries. Both vehicles suffered major damage. Traffic was diverted in both directions during the cleanup. Nye County Sheriff's Office as well as Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were on the scene. The cause of the accident is currently under investigation.
And a man is arrested after jumping into the Colorado River with a bag of drugs. Roy Roselle has this story.
A suspect is under arrest after jumping into the Colorado River with a bag of drugs in an effort to evade law enforcement last week, according to police. Drug enforcement detectives were investigating Thomas Raymond Morgan, age 35, and Ashley Faye Nail, age 33, for illegal drug sales in the tri-state area of Bullhead City, according to a social media post that Bullhead City made on Facebook. On Thursday, June 27th, they allegedly fled a traffic stop conducted by Mojave County Sheriff's deputies. Deputies later found them and tried to conduct another traffic stop, but they fled again, leading a chase down Bullhead Parkway involving Bullhead City Police and an Arizona State Trooper. Morgan allegedly hit another car while driving through the intersection on Highway 95, but no injuries were reported. They then allegedly crossed the Laughlin Bridge, stopped at the Casino Drive in Laughlin, and started to run away from officers on foot, according to police. Morgan then jumped into the Colorado River while carrying the bag of drugs. He later surrendered to officers and was taken into custody. Police say that they recovered a vacuum-sealed bag containing 1,000 counterfeit fentanyl pills from the river. Officers found Morgan on several outstanding warrants, along with an unlawful flight from law enforcement. Bullhead City Police say there are more charges pending on the investigation as it continues. According to Bullhead City Police, Nail is still on the run, though. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to call the Bullhead City Police Department at 928-763-1999.
More news now. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us from the outskirts of the city with an original military report.
While many illegal aliens are welcomed into the United States of America with free hotel bookings courtesy of the U.S. taxpayer, astonishingly, our U.S. veterans are not met with the same amenities upon their return to American soil after defending our nation and risking their lives. I came down to U.S. vets located in the Skid Row of Sin City to listen to some of our actual freedom fighters about what they need from a presidential administration.
I've been dealing with the VA in Atlanta, and it was difficult to get the services that I needed from there. So I called DC, and they notified them that I was coming out here, and they contacted the people out here. So I got out here May the 6th. And I've been here, and I've been staying here. And I'm supposed to be getting housing through the VASH housing program, but they said now they don't have any vouchers.
Roughly $1 billion has been spent on illegal alien and migrant housing. How long have you been out here?
I'd say about 2 months, on and off for about 3 years though, because I come and go between here and Texas. Texas has got a plateau that I can hop off of.
What do you like better, Texas or Nevada?
Texas.
An approximated 33,000 U.S. veterans remain homeless.
Fortunately, I think the wokeism that's going on has captured our country, and as I look up at the flag and I leave here every day, I trust in her more than anything else. She's seen a lot more, but I'd like to see that. I mean, from a standpoint of looking around, and I don't know who's in there. I know a friend sent me some pictures of, we got vessels out there that have rust on them.
President Trump has pledged that on day one, all illegal funding will be refunded to U.S. veterans.
It's amazing how, you're right, we serve the country, we come here, we get entitlements, to get housing, to get off the streets, and you're taking the tax dollars. Biden took the tax dollars, he gave them to immigrants. He brought immigrants, he brought inflation, he brought 2 wars. He's supplying all of the money for those people, but we served, and, they have to scrap up money to give us or to help us, or if they want to help us. It's difficult. It's not what you think. Being a veteran of this country, it's not what you think. Right now you're in a situation where people are profiting off the service of my country and prospering more than I am. And I serve. It just don't match up. It doesn't make sense.
Reporting from the Skid Row of Sin City, I'm Maria Centers with News 25 Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Maria. Please tune in Friday evening, where we speak once again with U.S. veteran William Anderson about his way forward and life lessons he has learned along the way. And the Jeffrey Epstein case, known worldwide, has revealed many new facts following the court records that is being released to the public on July 1st. Rory Rosal has this story.
The Jeffrey Epstein case sparked controversy over prosecutors' knowledge of his sexual assaults on teenage girls 4 years before the plea deal in 2008. Epstein's connections to the figures like Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew have raised questions about the undue influence. Many involved deny wrongdoing and have not faced any charges, highlighting concerns about inequality in the justice system and impact of wealth and influence on legal outcomes. The release of approximately 150 pages by Circuit Judge Luis Delgado on Monday, July 1st was unexpected, as there was no scheduled hearing regarding the unsealing of this graphic testimony. This release followed Governor Ron DeSantis signing a bill in February which authorized the disclosures upon order by Delgado, either on Monday or at a later date. Typically, Florida grand jury transcripts remain sealed indefinitely, but this new legislation created an exception for cases similar to Epstein's, allowing the greater transparency for such a high-profile and controversial cases. The transcripts show that the grand jury testimony that Epstein, who was in his late 40s, had raped teenage girls as young as 14 at his Palm Beach mansion, often paying them so that he could commit statutory rape and assault. The teenagers testified and told detectives that they were also paid in cash or rented cars if they found him more girls. Epstein's estate is currently paying $155 million in restitution for more than 125 victims. In July of 2006, a teen girl testified that she visited Epstein's house hundreds of times in the early 2000s, starting when she was only 16. She testified that Epstein paid her $200 each time she gave him a massage while naked, rented her a car, and gave her $1,000 the time that he raped her. Epstein in 2018 was charged with federal sex trafficking, where he also had a mansion that was the scene of abuse. After the Miami Herald published a series of articles that renewed the public's attention on this case, including interviews with several victims who had pursuing civil lawsuits against him. In 2019, Jeffrey Epstein, at the age of 66, killed himself in a New York jail cell, according to federal officials. Delgado, in his order, wrote that the transcripts show why Epstein was the most infamous pedophile in American history.
And coming up, news on how the Nevada SPCA is helping families get their pet animals microchipped. More news coming up. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. The Nevada SPCA is helping families with microchipping their pet animals during the month of July.
The Nevada SPCA is helping families stay together during this month of July. The shelter, along with Clark County Councilwoman Victoria Seaman, has recently announced that they will be assisting pet owners with free microchipping during the select days throughout July, ahead of the upcoming microchip ordinance. Starting on August 1st, 2024, a mandatory microchip ordinance will go into effect for pet owners across Las Vegas and Clark County. Pet owners can bring their pets to Nevada SPCA from 8:30 to 10:30 in the morning to receive a microchip, no cost, during the following days. On Wednesday, July 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, and the 31st, Thursday, July 11th, 18th, and the 25th, Friday, July 12th and the 26th, and Saturday, July 6th, 20th, and the 27th. All dogs must be on a leash and cats must be in a carrier. The Nevada SPCA will be limiting microchips to 3 pets per household. For more information, you can contact nevadaspca.org.
And tomorrow is the July 4th fireworks starting at 9 p.m. in Pahrump Park. News 25 spoke with Eddie O'Brien of Zambelli Fireworks to give us all the details.
Hi there, this is Eddie O'Brien with Zambelli Fireworks again. So it's that time of year. The one thing I wanted to say was thank you to KPVM and all the sponsors that we have this year. KPVM, Town of Pahrump is going to be the major sponsor of this show, hosted by Zambelli Fireworks as well as the O'Brien family. I would like to thank the sponsors actually of this year's show. Without the sponsors, this show would not be possible. It would not be what it's going to be. Because a lot of stuff is very hard to get these days as far as like the cost going up. We have Omega Tax Services, Westfield Jewelers, Pahrump Print Solutions, Robin Holseth Law Office, Redmond Fencing, Better Bins, Snowden Landscape, Snowden Hardscape, the O'Brien Family, Vi Electric Association, and 95.1 FM K9 Radio, which is also going to be live broadcast in the park over the radio, the rodeo speakers, the loudspeaker, I guess you could say. Some safety announcements are going to be broadcasted over that, so please listen to that. It is very crucial that you listen to the loudspeaker system because it's going to go over some announcements and some safety features of the show. If you happen to not hear it, just enjoy your show either way. Enjoy the day. It's 4th of July. It's a very significant day. We're celebrating our freedoms, and that's it's very significant, something that we gotta fight for every single day. And just to close out, basically, on behalf of Zambelli Fireworks and the town of Pahrump, I want to thank the crowd and the town of Pahrump, Nye County, everybody for just coming in and supporting us and supporting the show and enjoying the show on this very significant day. It's been an honor to as the O'Brien family and Zambelli Fireworks to be able to put on these shows for you, and we don't take it lightly. It's something that we have fun with it. We enjoy putting on these displays for the town because we know the significance of this day. And on behalf of Zambelli Fireworks, I want to thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy the 4th of July. Be safe, stay hydrated, and if possible, do not shoot off fireworks in the park. There's a designated area for that. Please use that.
Thank you very much, Eddie. And leading up to the fireworks at 10 a.m. at the Calvada Eye in Pahrump, Family Fun Day. Food and lots of fun and games brought to you by PDOP. And the activities move over to Pahrump Park in the afternoon. Our roaming reporter, David Preston, will be covering all the activities. Be safe. Here's Mikey with your look at sports. It was a big night at T-Mobile, sold-out crowd. Las Vegas Aces with a big win.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Las Vegas Aviators got roughed up last night by the Oklahoma City Baseball Club 11-6. Rematch this evening at 6:05. Golden Knights defenseman Zach Whitecloud and Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo will make appearances at Thursday's Summerlin Patriotic Parade. Organizers for the parade announced that Lombardo and Lieutenant Governor Stavros Anthony will help kick off the parade for the 4th of July holiday, and Whitecloud will be part of the Golden Knights float. The Las Vegas Aces defeated the Indiana Fever 88-69 last night at T-Mobile Arena. It was the 5th largest crowd in WNBA history. Next up for the Aces, they welcome the Washington Mystic tomorrow. That's your look at sports on News 25.
Mikey is a patriot, no denying that. Valley Electric shares the importance of being a part of the community it serves.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
What does community mean to you? To us, it means powering the lives of the members we serve. But it's more than providing energy. In a community, neighbors look out for each other, and that's what we aim to do for you, because we're led by you, the members we serve, not by outside investors who are only looking to make a profit. This means we'll choose you and our community's best interest every time. For us, the power of community comes from the people who live here. That includes our employees and board members who live right here in our community. You'll see them at ball games, fall festival, and other local events. Whether we're investing in tomorrow's leaders through our youth programs and scholarships, helping you save energy at home, or volunteering to improve the lives of our neighbors, we're working hard to make this a better place to live and work. Valley Electric was created by the community for the community, and there's no place we would rather be. We love what we do because of members like you.
Have a happy and safe Independence Day from Valley Electric Association and our family of companies.
More news coming up. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. And many people celebrate the 4th of July with fireworks, but remembering to create a plan before enjoying them is important to prevent injury.
Figure out who's lighting up the fireworks, first of all. One of the things we recommend is for children not to be involved.
Urgent care doctor Alan Kappen with Cleveland Clinic says it's best to leave the fireworks show to the professionals. But if you decide to set off some yourself, location matters. You should be in an open area outside, away from anything that can easily catch fire. When it's time to light the fireworks, do not stand directly over them, and make sure to light them off one at a time. You should never try to relight a firework that does not go off. If you experience a minor burn, Dr. Kappen says it's important to avoid icing it to relieve the pain.
It's not a good idea to add ice. Ice is the enemy. The reason being is that the minute you apply ice, you're decreasing blood flow to the area, which can actually cause more pain and worsen the severity of the burn.
And the doctor says running a minor burn under cool water can help, but make sure to seek medical care if the burn is severe and blistering.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
And that's the Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam right outside our studios. Beautiful blue skies were an incredible backdrop for the Italian Air Force doing a flyover on the strip today, and the exhaust colors were something to see. Forecast is in a bit.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. Happy 3rd of July. I'm Mike Ruhan from the Channel 25 Weather Studios, streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Fernley and Fallon, Weather Twins, 97 degrees. Carson City, 95. 92 out in Tonopah. That sounds kind of pleasant. Goldfield, 95. Beatty saw 105. 110 out in Amargosa. Las Vegas, same thing, 110. Out in Death Valley, 121. No thank you, but here in the paradise of Pahrump, our current temperature is 108. We hit 109 a little bit earlier. Winds not too bad out of the west-southwest, 6 miles per hour. Humidity 5%. Sun rose this morning at 5:31. It'll go away this evening at 8:05 p.m. As we go down to a low of 76 degrees, we'll see wind speeds 6 miles per hour out of the east-southeast. Humidity goes up to 12% with clear skies. Let's take a look at the 4th of July. 112 tomorrow, 113, then it gets worse. 115, couple of 116s. Yeah, we like the hot weather here in Nevada. All right, so happy 4th of July, and remember to stay hydrated. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Mikey. Well, we know it is going to be a little toasty tomorrow. The parade is happening at 10 a.m. at the Calvada Eye here in Pahrump. Look for our staff to be down there recording and filming. David Preston will be there. We will not have a newscast tomorrow night. Thursday, we'll be celebrating, but we will return Friday night at 5 p.m. Be safe, stay hydrated. Chris Palermo and all the staff here wishing you a very happy and proud 4th of July.